Hi my people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Once again, I just want to say thank you so much for those who are here. And I also want to say thank you so much for those who have purposed to watch this video so that they can learn. Another thing is, I just want to also say thank you so much for all the subscribers and all the views. And by the way, if you watch this video until the end of it all, do not forget to subscribe and also comment and also put the notification button on. Why? It always helps out with the algorithm. I want to say thank you so very much. Today we want to discuss about effective communication. If somebody asks you what is an effective communication, what should you say? People will be like, an effective communication is just a communication whereby I'll just have to talk as long as I do not hurt another person. Yes, it is very true. But we want to dive in and discuss more about effective communication. So let's get to it. So, what is an effective communication? An effective communication isn't just about expressing your feelings. It's about doing so in a way that fosters connection and understanding, not conflict and division. Here are 9 lessons from communicate your feelings without starting a fight. It's about what to say and what not to say to your partner. It's written by Nick Salupo. If you've not read, you need to go and read, but I'm just going to give you some lessons that I gathered when I was reading this book of Nick Salupo. Now, one of the lessons about communication or communicating effectively is choose the right time and place. So, timing and settings are crucial for effective communication. So here, Salupo is emphasizing and discussing important matters when both partners are calm and free from distraction. Creating a conducive environment for a constructive conversation. It's a very nice book. If you read about it, you're going to discover that you have never in your life done an effective communication. Another lesson that I just discovered is use I statements. Okay, framing your feelings with I statements helps avoid blaming language and reduce defensiveness. For example, say I feel hurt when, okay? Instead of you always hurt me, say I feel hurt. Use the I statement. That one is one of the effective communication. Another thing, number 3, is avoid absolute language. Words like always and never can escalate conflicts. The writer here, Mr. Salupo Nick, advises using specific examples instead of generalization to keep the conversation focused and fair. I love this, like avoid absolute language. The fourth lesson that I discovered in this book about effective communication is practice active listening. Effective communication involves truly listening to your partner without interrupting. Me, I usually have a problem with that. Like each time my partner speaks, there is somehow a way of I interrupting. I've learned that is not a way of effective communication. So the writer says, and he highlights the importance of validating your partner's feelings and showing empathy. Can you imagine that? Okay, ask yourself, when last did you have an effective communication? The fifth lesson is stay focused on the issue at hand. You need to stay focused. The problem with us is each time we have some issues, we usually bring up the past issues. That is normal with us. Like we have to bring the past issues for that communication to be like validating. But here, the writer says stay focused on the issue at hand. Keep the conversation centered on the current issues without bringing up past grievances. So the writer recommends addressing one topic at a time to prevent overwhelming and unproductive discussions. There is where we have a problem. Like me, I'll have to bring out my past grievances. If I don't bring my past grievances, that communication is But today I've learned about past grievances, don't bring them on current issues. The sixth lesson that I learned is be mindful of your tone and body language. The problem with me as a woman, I know I'll have to shout. I'll have to shout. If I don't shout, then that communication, and then there is a way I usually produce a tone of harshness. Non-verbal cues play a significant role in communication. So the writer stresses the importance of maintaining a calm tone and open body language to convey respect and attentiveness. The problem with us, we'll have to throw our hands, click, even insult, bring out a body language that is so bad. That is not effective communication. The seventh lesson I've learned is express needs clearly. Clearly articulate your needs helps your partner understand how to support you. So the writer encourages us to be specific about what we need rather than expecting your partner to guess, and know automatically. My partner is not an angel. I now know that. I'll just have to be the problem with us ladies, we keep quiet, we fume, we just, the way you speak, you speak as if you are bringing a lot of parables. It's not good. Go straight to the point. What do you want? Put it clearly. I want A, B, C, D. You see, that is an effective communication. Another thing is to avoid criticism and contempt. Listen, criticism and contempt can damage a relationship. That one I can tell you for free. The writer advises us to focus on expressing our feelings and needs without attacking one another's character and intentions. The problem with us is, listen, there is this fight that goes on in couples whereby a couple will be like, even if you leave right now, I will still survive. I'll find another person who will be able to take care of me. That one is not an effective communication. That is criticism and contempt. Or maybe you say, like a lady will say, I don't know why you behave like this while other men are outside here. You are comparing your man with other men outside. Or even if it's a man, I might be like, why are you so fat? Look at your friends, they're so tiny and petite. You see? That is contempt. That one is criticism, and it will brew out a lot of issues in your relationship, and it will damage it. Now, the last lesson is seek to understand, not to win. The goal of communication is mutual understanding, not winning an argument. So the writer reminds couples, specifically couples, to prioritize resolving the issues and maintaining a healthy relationship over being right. Hey, have you gotten something? Me, I got something. So if you've not read this book of effective communication, go and read it. It is written by Nick Salupo. He's a very good writer, and I feel like, hey, everybody needs to read this book. So this and my 9 lessons, the next time you read about this book, come on my comment section and put in the lesson you learned from effective communication. Until next time, guys, voila!